Everyone, welcome to the regular meeting of the City of Charlestown Board of Public Works. It's October 16th, 2025 at 10 a.m. Sorry, the agenda says 10 a.m. This was our re-advertised meeting rescheduled for next week. We'll begin our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen.
Thank you. Let the record show that all board members are present, as well as Clerk Treasurer Donna Coomer. Our attorney was unable to be with us today, so he said if we have any questions about anything, you can always approve things pending final legal review, or we can table things if we want to wait on something. We have an agenda that's been provided. Entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ernie Thompson.
I'll second.
Second by Maggie Wild. Any questions or edits? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
That's unanimous. We have our standing business, which includes the minutes from our meeting on October 7th, our current claims, and our payroll allowance docket from October 6th to October 19th. Need a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Maggie
I'll
Wild.
second.
Second by Ernie Thompson. Any questions or edits? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that was unanimous. Do we have anyone signed up for public comment? None? We have no old business, straight into new business. First up on new business, in the agenda packet, you received a proposed FOP lease agreement for the City of Charlestown. Is there anyone from the FOP who wanted to make a statement here today, or do you want me just to?
That would be me.
That would be you.
That would be me.
You drew the short straw.
I got ball and ask yesterday, so here I am. Good morning.
Good morning.
So you'll see the packet in front of you is a lease agreement. I think this was worked out like a year or so ago, and there was just some communication issue in coming in front of the board, but we're here this morning. I'm here as the Vice President of Rose Island Fraternal Order of Police Lodge number 206. To just ask that the lease agreement be approved. And what this does is it allows the Fraternal Order of Police to lease a little bit over 9 acres from the City of Charlestown at a cost per month that will be paid, from the FOP to the city. And there's agreements in place for it, so for modifications, use of the land, things like that, permission has to be sought, so it's not like, you approve the lease and we just run out there and do whatever we want. We still have to get permission to make changes, improvements, things like that. But this is just a step in moving our FOP forward from its induction just a couple of years ago when we started back with our very own FOP. So this is just gives us kind of a place where we can look to call home down the road.
So from perspective, Terry actually did draft this, so he has given it, it's his own document, so he obviously approves of it. This is the same lease format we have used with other nonprofit groups that use our space, like the Rose Island Theater Group and Lions Club and Senior Citizens over at the A&E. And the land that if you look at the Exhibit A, under the last page of the agreement, you'll see there's a survey area marked. This is behind the city's Quonset huts. So what it allows for is it allows them to get an access point off of Patrol Road, but it goes behind the Quonset huts. This is outside of the Quonset hut fenced area, so they can have their own private fenced area and not have to travel through the city's public works garage in order to get there. And so it's back at the end of Charlestown Landing Road, behind the Quonset huts. There's Tony Jackson worked out this, and we had it surveyed by Hart's Surveying to carve out this section. So that if they want to build a lodge in the future, they can, or have a practice range, those kinds of things. Any of those improvements, like he said, would come back before this board before they move forward with them. But this is the first step to get them access to the property. And the payment, just as with all of our other nonprofits, the payment is $1 a month, because it is a city. I mean, they are kind of working with the city, even though they're their own thing. It's mostly our police officers that are in the city,
as of right now, excuse me, the Rose Island FOP consists primarily of Charlestown Police Department police officers. There's no other members from any agencies other than the Charlestown Police Department, with the exception of associate members.
And we weren't planning on developing this land or doing anything with it. It was just part of the land that was donated with the Quonset huts as part of that facility. So they'll be able to fence it in, use it for their own use. It gives them a place to train and do whatever.
Just do all kinds of different things. Like right now, we have meetings and we do those at the Wilson Education Center because we don't have any sort of facility anywhere. So, you know, years ago, when the Charlestown Police Department had FOP 139, they had the old lodge out here off 62 that's now the RV place. And then at some point, there was a merger with Clark County's FOP, and it became 181. And you had Charlestown, Clark County, and Sellersburg, some conservation officers and things, and then that lodge was sold eventually. And then the Charlestown Police Department, with our growth as a community and growth as a police department, decided it was time to maybe establish our own FOP again, and that's where Rose Island FOP 206 came from. And this is just that step to get us back to having a home where we can have a lodge and we don't have to go to other businesses and get those things.
Okay. Do we have a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Brian Thompson, second by Maggie Wild. Any questions on that? Okay, all in favor say aye.
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 Thanks.
It's unanimous.
Thank you.
The next resolution that we have is a resolution approving the purchase of a trolley bus from the city of Jeffersonville, Indiana. It's resolution 2025. I don't have a number on that one, Dawn. It came in late, Bradley just sent it over.
I have a number for it, but it's in my office, I didn't know this was gonna be on here.
Yeah,
I think
we
it's
would
a
have added
little.
Can you get it and get a print?
Don't we keep the numbers in there?
Yes. No, they're in the council folder.
Okay.
Well, I'll talk through it and when they come back. So what this is, I found out that the city of Jeffersonville was, getting rid of their trolley bus, that they had the little old town looking trolley and they're not using it anymore. And I contacted, Mayor Moore and asked if they would be willing to sell it, what that would look like. And he is offering us a fantastic deal on this trolley bus. It's, for $17,000, which is what they sold the other one that didn't work for at auction. So it's an absolutely fantastic deal. Brand new, these things cost $250,000 to $300,000. And it still works. We sent a crew down to look at it. It's in good shape. It works fine. It's got 2 brand new batteries in it. We have a staff member who has their, what's it called, Donna? CDL with the one that you have to have. What's it called? The CDL with the, yes, that, with the chauffeur license that can drive it. And the redevelopment commission actually, since this would help with our Christmas tourism and redevelopment, that's what we're gonna use it for, is Christmas. One of the things that we get the most requests for on the train is people wanna be able to get off the train at the lights up here and watch the full show and then get back on. And with the train, we can't do that because it's just, you have to have that boarding platform to get on and off of it. So the trolley will allow us to actually offer rides, ticketed rides. We will charge for these. We'll still use the train for show, but these will be ticketed rides. People can purchase tickets online to ride the trolley. It'll have 3 stops at the Family Activities Park, Greenway Park, and the square. So people get on and off at their leisure and ride the trolley once they purchase their tickets. And with it being something that's kind of helping with, tourism and redevelopment, the redevelopment commission authorized this payment, so they will be covering the $17,000. It doesn't come out of the general fund at all. We just need to accept ownership of the trolley so that we can move forward. And that's what this resolution does, is it says we're accepting this. The Jeffersonville the Jeffersonville Board of Public Works has already authorized the transfer, intergovernmental transfer of this trolley. So
Who did you say did the resolution?
Perry worked with Bradley Dunn, his assistant.
Okay.
Is this
Back up
different
in
than the
front of
last
city
one?
council.
Okay, we'll get Perry to fix that.
Okay.
We'll get Bradley Dunn to fix that. So
Okay.
Bradley's the one that drafted it. He didn't know that it came from Board of Works.
It says Board of Public Works.
Yes, but it has the council members, so we'll get it corrected. We'll have you sign for that, next meeting, but we'll get that corrected, on the signature page. But, this did come through Perry's office. He has approved it. Just need to get it approved so that we can move on with the title transfer.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Maggie Wild,
Second.
second by Ernie Thompson. Any other questions on it? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that's unanimous. I want to make everybody note that the next regular scheduled meeting for us would be the 4th, but we are closed that day, 4th of November. So we propose that we will have that meeting the same way that we did this meeting on the 6th, which is right after the sewer board at 10. Does that work for everyone?
10 o'clock.
Yeah, so the next Board of Public Works meeting will be on November 6th at 10 o'clock here in the council chambers, the reporting class. All right? Anything else we need? We'll get that signature page corrected by him and get that back. Okay, all right.
We can take care of that.
Okay, perfect. All right. adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ernest Thompson, second by Maggie Wild, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, we're adjourned.